Jesus says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and are heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 to 30. This is the day on which the longest night of the year comes. Last Thursday, we marked the second anniversary of my mother's death. On that day, I had told people that I was okay, and I was being honest about that. It really didn't feel sad. It was Christmas coming, and my mother loved Christmas. The next morning, when I awoke, I discovered that my sister had posted a really wonderful picture of my mother on Facebook. Without warning, the grief rose up from deep within me, raw and ready for release. This time of year, when people are expected to be happy, perhaps because we confuse it with joy, everyone is supposed to be jolly. That, of course, is never true. Some feel happy, some feel sad. And most of us experience a mix of the two, whatever falls between. This year has made the contrast even greater. Yes, God came in the birth of Jesus. That's wonderful, and it's amazing. It makes us happy, but more than that, it brings us joy. Joy does not depend upon circumstances. It is the way we live our lives. It's noticing what God does with our hard times, how God hovers close, and how we learn or discover or how we develop because of what God is able to draw from us. So Jesus was born. Joy, that is a joy. But he was born in difficult circumstances. The family was away from home and had trouble finding a place to rest. But that is a joy too. It's not exactly a happy thing. It's a joy because it proclaims that God comes into our hard times, into the kinds of circumstances and struggles ordinary people experience every day. The birth of Jesus isn't just for show, it's real life. So many want to be happy and make the best of it. But we miss loved ones and their traditions. Some have died. Some don't live in the same contact bubble. We can't hug or even sing together at church. Some have fallen on hard times. And we worry about infection by the coronavirus. Grief is an odd thing. It can seem to go dormant and peaceful. Then a beautiful thing can waken it. And the heart stirs and tears well up. The soul is embraced by spirit. And I remember I am alive and loved and grateful. It's okay to feel sad in this season. Real life is like that. Laughter watered by tears. And the birth of Jesus is that kind of real life, full of joy, the presence of God in all of life's downs and ups. And in the midst of it all, the birth of Jesus proclaims God is with us in the jolliness and in the grief and in whatever else life gives us and whatever else you feel. Thanks be to God. Amen.